You're live. NashvilleLou Live, December 2nd, 2022. It's a bit of a mess of a collage there for my slate. Had some time to kill watching the World Cup. And anyway, that's the slate. This is Blockchain Brawlers, the fantastic new game from Tyranno Studios. This is the brand new version 1.4.16. And rest assured, Barry Greenhorn fans, you'll finally get to see him in action. The Voodoo Hoodoo swag now available to play in-game. Card backs are now in the game. This is something I earned from tournament play, a preseason beta tournament. I was a semifinalist in the first tournament, so got a tiny bit of cred from that, I guess. Last check on the leaderboards, come into this at number 7. Anyway, let's get to the action, shall we? Should be fun. Room 2, they got the load screens now I really like. It's a big improvement. It also works with my overlay, so I like that as well. It no longer has the tonight's match that gets off. See, there's the information. Taking on DJ Finger Blast, it shows the MMR rankings. And it classifies me as a jobber, but I'll let that slide for now. I love the explanation stuff here. And here we go. I'm running on a 90-second delay. 6-8. All right, let's say hello to the chat room. I'm going to go with a bet of 3 with a 6-8, knowing that at worst, that's a push. DJ Finger Blast also goes with a bet of 3. So I win round 1, the 14 beating the 13, when neither side's flexing. I'll explain flexing here in a minute. It's just a combined score of the two cards. One's face up, one's face down. That's the setup and the slam, respectively. If you win with a 1 or 3 played in the round, you get a nice boost to your power meter. So I'll throw out a 1-3. I may just fold this. A flex is where your setup card is higher than your second card. A setup and a slam. Oh, here we go. Staring down a 1. Let's go with a bet of 1 and see what happens. Bet of 1 by DJ Finger Blast. So we'll see. 1-5. So that resets my power meter, but he loses in a showdown. Blockchain Brawlers, and neither side folds. The loser of that has their power meter reset. So my meter's back to 1. Got winning there for DJ Finger Blast at extra 2 points. Winning with a 1 played. Power meter up to 4, so I can go 5-7. Against a 1. I know I've got the round for sure. If DJ Finger Blast comes in for at least a bet of 1, we'll see. I'll likely fold. Maybe not. It's a fold. So it's just 1 point of damage delivered and only a boost of 1 for winning the round to my power meter for the next round. That's how it works in Blockchain Brawlers. Your cards decide who win in a given round when you go to a showdown, but otherwise it's that power meter that's determining the actual damage delivered. Pair of 1s, this would beat any flex. You got a huge boost against a 1. I hate to do it. I've got to fold. Double fold. I think I would have stuck around on that. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. But the power meter protection there for DJ Finger Blast, probably a smart move. Not knowing what the other card is hard to say, though. We'll go 5-6 here in round 5. I lead 24-21. If that power meter of 4 is a concern, I sense I'll likely fold here with a 2 out there. That's normally, you got a 2 against like a 5. Anything higher than that, likely folding with a bet of 1 just in case. It's a fold. You're more likely to see a 1 because if somebody wins with a 1 play, you get that boost to your power meter. And a 1 will beat any flexing hand. Flexing, again, that setup card higher than the slam. We're essentially trying to flex. And when I visualize it like that, trying to flex and get your opponent to stand down. Speaking of which, 7-1. Here's a flex. Against a 6. Go bet a 3. Hope it's a fold. I'm hoping because that's 6 cards there for DJ Fingerblast. No, it's a bet of 3. Oh, I was hoping that was a fold and unload. I'm in trouble. Unless that's 6-1, I'm in trouble. And you wouldn't call with a 6-1, 6-8. Wow. 19-12, and look at that power meter now up to 5. 5-8. Against the 6, bet of 3. That's enough to beat me, so be it. I'm going to go in strong here, hoping they're going to open up folds in order. You know, those 6 cards. It gets tempting when you get to 6 cards because when you fold at 6, you can discard some or all of your hand. It is a fold. So the 5-8, it's just the 1 point of damage, and it only boosts my power meter by 1. And now DJ Fingerblast is about to have 6 fresh cards coming in. Not an ideal spot. Pair of 4s. Against a 5, I'm going to fold. So I have 5 cards for the next round. That power meter of 5 means I'm getting at least 5 points of damage. This is a flex. That doubles the damage delivered in a given round. So it would be 10 points coming in. I'd be down to 2 health points. It was a fold, though. DJ Fingerblast. A double fold. And you'll see that with experienced players, more often in particular, learning the value of discretion. But again, a chance to reload there for DJ Fingerblast. Nice 7-8 right here for me. Would love to reset that power meter. Still with that bet of 1. See what DJ Fingerblast does. Bet of 3 is going to get that meter reset. The highest card you can have in Blockchain Brawlers is an 8. So it's going to be 6 points of damage going DJ Fingerblast way. 7-8 beats 6-7. That's a big turning point right there. The power meter reset. Went it around 10. Tied at 12. We'll go 5-7. I'm not sure what to expect here. Against a 4, it would be a push at 4-8. In which case, well, it would reset my meter, but I'll take that chance. It's a fold. So 3 points of damage going the way of DJ Fingerblast. I now lead 12-9. My power meter moves to 4 for the next round. But 6 cards there for DJ Fingerblast. A bunch of new cards coming in for this round. A 4-2 that I intend to fold against a 6. Much rather see a 6 in this situation like a 3. Once you've decided to fold, that's not pleasant. This will get me to 6 cards as well, because you get that extra card in your hand every time you fold in Blockchain Brawlers up to 6 cards. At that point, I can get rid of this 5-3-2 potentially here. So with a 6-8, just 1 point of damage delivered. Power meter moves to 2. I lead 11-9 here in round 12. All right. I can go 6-7 against a 5. Bet a 3. If I get called here, I win. Even if it's a push, I would deliver 12 points of damage. That way, only have 6 coming my way. And it's a call. I'm about to win the match right here, right now. There you have it. All right, good game, DJ Fingerblast. And there you go. There's the sleeper. The newly revamped finisher right there. Good game. Try to take notes as I go along as far as who I've played against. And that's strictly for later, for particularly for YouTube and putting up the archive of this, so I'll know. So people, if they play me and I'm online, they can know later. They can go look it up and see the match from my point of view if they're so inclined. All right. Back at it. Actually, let me back out. So I have the Voodoo. Got Scotty and Mike. Actually like Scotty better than Mike on this one as far as their outfits. I think Scotty, it works better for him, just personal opinion. But I got them both. So there we go. See, it's got like the Danny Davis style, like dark brown and white vertical stripe pants. And some of you people are going to have no idea who Danny Davis is if you don't know 1987 WWF. Point being, it's something that stands out as like, okay, it looks like it fits. And if you look at the posed figure of Scotty White, he's got his hands up like he's casting a spell on you. That voodoo hoodoo swag. Let's see if I can find an opponent here in room 2. I think for Blockchain Brawlers, where this game is really going to take off, is when you can go into room 2 at any time and have a pretty good chance within a 90-second span of finding somebody to play. And I think it's just going to ramp up to that point, and probably sooner as opposed to later. It's a big update that just came out today. Been sitting on that 1.4.11 for a while, knowing this was going to be arriving eventually. But I think the key is to have a stable game that is going to work, because the game itself is fantastic. Once you can get everything locked in and figured out as far as who's playing who. Okay, I was checking my Twitch feed to make sure it was live. Normally I wouldn't even have to worry about that, but the last time I did a live stream, it was actually for Tyranno Studios this past Wednesday night. Episode number 1 of NashvilleLou Worldwide. All right. And that was a lot of fun. I appreciate everybody that came out and either watched it live or caught it later on VOD. I know for people over in Europe, middle of the night, don't expect somebody to be able to, middle of the week, 3 a.m., get up and say, hey, watch me play. But that's the great thing with VOD, you can watch it later. So I'm taking on Gordon Shumway, which I presume is a reference from the television show Alf. But maybe not. Oh, let's see. Pretty strong to start with a 7-8. And again, I'm broadcasting on a 90-second delay. Start with 2 or 3 cards, and you choose from those 2 to play in round 1 in Blockchain Brawlers against the one that's probably going to fold against my 7. I'll go bet a 1 to see if maybe Gordon comes in on it. So bet a 2 by Gordon Shumway, so I'm going to deliver 2 points of damage. My power meter is going to move to 2 for the next round. And more importantly, though, because of not being able to discard, it's a pair of 1s that's strong to stick around on, though. That's actually not a bad idea, because if you hit with that, that's a big boost. But in this case, I had the goods with a 7-8. So no folding there for Gordon means 3 cards instead of 4. Plus the extra point of damage delivered because of that bet at 2 in the last round. Here in round 2, I'm going to go 5-8. Against a 4. Let's go with a bet of 3. A bet of 2. Gordon Shumway. So it's either going to be a call of my bet of 3 or a fold here. NashvilleLou Live playing Blockchain Brawlers. It's a fold. So after some deliberation, Gordon lays it down. The right move, because nothing that pairs with a 4 is going to beat a 5-8. Eight's the highest number you can have in Blockchain Brawlers. Common cards and epic cards have the same number. They have the same value, essentially. So one that's a nice shiny one and a one that's a common, the only thing that's different is for the fun factor. A cool variety, different look at cards, and a lot of different options. Now let's see, 7 and 8 against a 1. Let's lay into it, 7-8. Bet a 3. Outright fold. Probably should have gone bet a 1 there, but I didn't. So we'll give a slap there. Power meter moves to 4, going to round number 4 with a fold. Gordon moves to 5 cards. I only have 3 because I haven't folded yet. Now's a good opportunity to do that. Play a pair of 4s here. If there's a 1 sticking around, I might think about it. That gets a little dangerous. A 6, so there's no such concern. I'll just go ahead and fold. There's a bet of 2 by Gordon. 6 and 6, so I made the proper decision to fold. 1 point of damage delivered with the pair of 6s. Power meter moves to 2 for Gordon. Mine stays at 4 off the fold, and I can come in with a 7-8. A bet of 2. Bet of 2. So that's going to be 8 points of damage going Gordon's way. Nutmeg. Crowd did not approve of my antics there. We head to round 6. Only 24-10. Gordon Shumway. Power meter at 5. I could win it here with a flex, but I'm not going to do that. We'll go a pair of 4s that I will likely fold. Against a 6. There's a bet of 2 by Gordon. 6-7. So 1 point of damage. Power meter moves to 2 for Gordon. Played 23-10 going into round number 7. Got some nice choices. Just go 7-7. Against a 1, I anticipate a fold. I go bet of 2, knowing that gets called. That's the win. It's a fold by Gordon. Gordon now be at 6 cards. Down to just 5 health points, though. My power meter moves to 6. Anytime your health points are below your opponent's power meter, you're at a vulnerable spot. And that seems to qualify here, 7-8. Their only chance, Gordon's only chance is if it's 8-8 or it's an 8 to get me to fold. A 4, I've got the match right now. There's nothing we can do. Locked in with a bet of 3. We're done. Whether it's a fold or a call here, it doesn't matter. Again, once your power meter's above your opponent's, you don't want to rush into it, though. You notice I was careful with it. But it's just a matter of time. So it's a fold. And that's going to be the match. All right, that's the match. Good game, Gordon. The sleeper hold's no joke now. It used to be more like the Shibata or Ishii in New Japan, where they use the sleeper to set up a pin. This has a bit more oomph behind it. But the sleeper, you'll note, is an epic tier, so I think they did a good job of providing that extra level as far as the animation, and that'll add to the fun factor. I mean, you'll notice card-wise, my shiny cards don't make any difference as far as the actual what they do in this player versus player or in MMR mode. It's quite nice. Okay, now I can use Mike Yellerbelly. It's your turn, Mike. Let's Gold bones? Let's go around our room 2, say round 2. Another round of Blockchain Brawlers. NashvilleLou live. Here on a Friday afternoon, Nashville time. This is the new release of Blockchain Brawlers version 1.4.16. Big upgrade. There we go, taking on Snow and Surf. Look at that opening hand. Pardon me while I take a sip of water. We'll start 7-8. We'll start strong. It's a 3. I'm guessing that's going to be a fold there for Snow and Surf. Maybe not. People sometimes will stick around with a 3 in round 1, because you never know. At a 3. I mean, the risk reward is worthwhile. If you're going to be bold in this game, be bold early. Power meter is low. You got nothing to lose as far as losing in a showdown. 3-7 loses to the 7-8, but it would have beaten any sort of a flex there. A flex your first card. You're set up higher than your second card. The slam. I'm up by 3. 25-22. Bet of a power meter at 2. We'll go with 6-8. Okay, interesting one here with Snow and Surf. If that's 7-8, that would beat me. 7-7 would be a push. We'll see. I'll stick around. Bet a 3. We'll go bet a 3. Let's see. It's a flex. So I made the right decision to hang in there. 6 points of damage delivered. Power meter moves to 3 by winning the round. Can't complain about the cards too much. 6-8. It's to 7. This would lose to 7-8 to be a push against 7-7. Bet a 3. Bet a 3. 7-8. So Snow and Surf resets my power meter. Solid play there. Their power meter moves to 2. I lead 22-16, but the complexion of the match has changed. I'll go 4-2. I have no intention of playing this, but I want to scare away any possibility of a 3 as the front card. Or at least strongly discourage a sticking around against a 7. No such concern. That could be a flex. This could be a 7-3, 7-1 kind of deal instead of 7-8, which is very strong. Only thing that would beat a 7-8 is an 8-8. So 2 points of damage coming my way, and a boost of 1 to the power meter for Snow and Surf going into round number 5. So my lead is narrowed now, 20-16, and that power meter looming over there, 6-8. Or, yeah, let's go 6-8. Snow and Surf hasn't folded yet. Insta 5. Let's go with a bet of 1. See if we can set a trap. Oh, there's a fold. It was a good laydown there by Snow and Surf. Just 1 point of damage delivered. And 6-8's a very powerful hand, but it's the power meter that determines the damage delivered in a given round. Not in the bet. 20-15. NashvilleLou live. Blockchain Brawlers. One and one. Let's go with a bet of 1. Let's see. Bet of 3. I take 9 damage if I call it here and it's not a flex. I'm going to take my chances. Let's find out. Oof. Bad idea. 9 damage. That did not turn out well. But again, the risk reward, because you get big boost. You get 4 bonus points to your power meter if you pull something like that off. Didn't though. So I now trail 14 to 11. Power meter at 4 for snow and surf. We'll go 5-6. It's a 5. Bet of 1. It's a fold by snow and surf, which I was hoping would happen there. It's just 1 point of damage, but in this voodoo versus voodoo match, both of us with the voodoo hoodoo swag, both snow and surf 9. And there's Mike Yellerbelly. Barry Greenhorn's the brawler used by snow and surf. 7-1. Let's flex. Against a 3. Let's go with a bet of 3. I want snow and surf to fold here. I got my wishes, so that's a flex, so it doubles the power meter as far as the damage in the turn. Winning with a 1 play means a boost of 2 to my power meter to go with a 1 point to my power meter for winning the round, so I'll be up to 5. But it's 6 cards there for snow and surf. 5 and 5. Gonna fold. Maybe I should have gone 2-4 there. Easy to say in hindsight, but I'm gonna fold. So we have 5 cards. 6-8. That would have been a heck of a time for a flex, but snow and surf, solid pair there. But again, those 6 cards, you see the difference they can make. If I can fold snow and surf here, this will be the match. The flex here. Power meter at 5, because that flex would double it. Against a 1. Let's go bet a 3. Let's see. What's snow and surf going to do? It's either a call or a fold. Fold. That's the match. Barry better turn around. There you have it. So that's the new sequence there, video for the sleeper, the finisher. Good game, Snow and Surf. Good game. I'm up to number 5. But I'm not the top-ranked Lou. Go back to using Barry, the Barry Greenhorn, the new Voodoo Hoodoo swag, now available to be used in-game here in Blockchain Brawlers. This is the new 1.4.16 version that so far has been very, very satisfactory and then some. It's been a lot of fun. Here we go, taking on Burrito Torpedo. I dig it, 5-8. It's a 4, so I'm going to get the round for sure. I'm going to go with a bet of 1, hoping that Reed will come in on at least a bet of 1. Burrito. Not trying to mess up anybody's name intentionally there. It's tough because it's all caps, like it's Yoshihashi. So the fold by Rito, the right move there, 5-8. There's nothing that you compare with a 4 that's going to beat that. But it's just the 1 point of damage. Power meter moves to 2 here in round 2. I have a 25-24 lead. We'll go 4. Yeah, we'll go 4-6. I'm not sure if I played that one well. I mean, hindsight, you know. If that's a 1, then that's a bit of a different reaction from me, perhaps. But 5-8, right move to get out of there. 1 point of damage delivered. We're tied at 24. Both those set power meter at 2. Cards leave something to be desired. 1 and 1. Let's see if I can catch a flex. Be risking my power meter, but it's only at 2. I don't mind doing that early. At a 3. I fold. Thought about it. I'm going to fold. Oh, I should have called. Nice one, Rito. Good play. So I laid down the once, but by folding, I do protect my power meter. Even though I would have won that round. But I get the extra card as well for this round. Let's see. 4 and 4. Against a 7, I got to fold. So it'll get me to 6 cards for the next round. At least 3 points of damage coming my way. Maybe 6 if it's a flex. 7-8. The foil's going on with the cards there. Burrito Torpedo. And the Rusty Klutz Brawler. So I'm down 24-17. Power meter at 4 there. Burrito Torpedo. I got 6 cards, though, which means that for the rest of the match, if I fold, I can discard some or all of my hand. It's 4 cards for Burrito. This could be a fold. So I'll go bet of 1, see if maybe they'll come in on it. Nope, fold. The right move there by Burrito Torpedo. So it'll be just 2 points of damage. Burrito will have 5 cards for the next round. And he'll still be leading, but narrow, 22-17 or more narrow. Still a 5-point lead. Nothing to scoff at, especially with the power meter advantage, although it is more narrow now. I'm going to go 6-3. If I can sense what I think might be a fold, stick around with this. Otherwise, I'll get out and fold everything. Against a 7. See my card backs there from the beta tournament that I participated in. Discard. Be fast when you're ready to discard in this game. They don't give you extra time to do it. 7-1. Oh, wow. Well-timed flex by Rito. 8 points of damage my way. 22-9. Rito Torpedo with the lead. Power meter moves to 7 because of that 1 being in there on the win. 6-3. Against an 8. Go bet a 3. Let's see. Wow, that's the goods right there, and that's the match. I'll have to lose to Burrito Torpedo. Oh. Doomsday Pile Driver dropped me right on my hat. All right, good game, Burrito Torpedo. Burrito Torpedo victorious. Go back to using Mike Yellerbelly. think I'm up to speed now with what I've got. Let's take it a couple notes here, and we'll jump right back in. And this is what I've been wanting here, a room 2 that's going to be having one opponent after another. I love it. NashvilleLou Live, Blockchain Brawlers, a new 1.4.16 build. This fantastic new card/strategy game from Tyranno Studios. I'm surprised I don't have the skulls white to match the laces. But it's a different look. I mean, that matches the color scheme with Mike Yellowbelly. The tassels seem to work well. Here we go, another match with Snow and Surf. I love this up-to-date stats. That is really cool. That's exactly what I was wanting to see. So that's always a nice surprise. Pair ones. Let's see if I can catch Snow and Surf on a round 1 flex here. What do you think? Next to 5. At least going for a bet of 1. Let's see. Bet of 3. Let's be bold. Be bold early. There's a flex. I was right. Love winning round 1 with a 1-1. Look at that, power meter up to 6. That doesn't always work, but when it does, it's mighty nice. I'm gonna go 4-3 with the intent of folding. That's the 6. And the idea being that a 4 is the more of a deterrent than a 3 up front. It was a flex. So a well-timed flex there by Snow and Surf with a 6-1. Winning with a 1 played there. Boost the power meter up to 4. Mine's at 6. High power meters here in round 3. I lead 23 to 22. Not the best options card-wise. We'll go 5-2. Again, I'm hoping to scare away. I'm not going to risk my power meter. You've got to protect your power meter in this game. I'm going to fold. Or 5. 4 points of damage from the Snow and Surf. Power meter for Snow and Surf moves to 5. My power meter by folding is protected there at 6. Still, this card's pretty terrible. 5-3. And there's just no way. No use trying to chase bonus points for your power meter. 6-8 there. That's stout. 5 points of damage delivered. Snow and Surf leads 22 to 14. Power meter up to 6. 7-7. Now I'm at 6 cards. If need be, I can fold and discard everything. That's the advantage of folding in this game. Against a 3, that's a likely fold. We'll go bet of 1. Maybe catch Snow and Surf on a bet of 1 here. On that trap. It's a fold. Good move by Snow and Surf. We'll be at 4 cards for the next round. Snow and Surf remains in the lead, 16 to 14. My power meter moves to 7, going into round 6. I'm going to go 5-4, the intent of folding everything except the 7. Four cards for Snow and Surf, 6 for me. It's the 6, fold. Again, you've got to be quick when you're folding. And discarding, in particular, on Blockchain Brawlers. Everything but the 7, so I folded. It was a bet of 3 from Snow and Surf, a pair of 6s. I'm down to 8 health points. Power meter of 7, so even if I have to fold here for some reason, that's not enough to catch me to end the match unless it's a flex. 7 on the power meter, 8 health points, which is a very important distinction. 7-8. Against a 1. Almost for sure going to be a fold by Snow and Surf. Maybe on a bet of 1. Nope, fold. We'll play again by Snow and Surf. 7 points of damage delivered. My power meter moves to 8. We'll be in a similar spot here. Neither of us can win on just a straight up Bet of 1 without a flex to end the other's match here, because in other words, our power meters in neither case are above the health points remaining of the opponent, if that makes any sense. 5-3, I'm just going to fold. Probably. Yeah, against the 6. Now, this is a flex. That's the match. But I'm not in really position to challenge it. They're the low card. So we'll get rid of those. Let's see. 6-8. 1 health point left. Here we go. Round 9. 9-1 lead for Snow and Surf. Well, I know I won't lose this round. Having 3 8s. You see, I work on a 90-second delay. I don't want that information out there about there to be any chance of it leaking. Well, let's see, against the 1, that's for sure. You'd think, well, I don't know. Against an 8, maybe they'll come in. I just want to reset the meter. I'd prefer that than going for the kill shot here. Let's see what Snow and Surf does. There's a bet of 1 that's going to reset the meter. Nutmeg. Now, the flip side of this, I only have 1 health point, so the power meter isn't as big of a thing. Nevertheless. It did prevent the fold, so instead of 6 cards, it's 5. So there is some relevance to that. 5-8, this is going to have to be it. I mean, I could try going in for a flex, but I think for sure Snow and Surf's not going to fold here. We'll see. 7, they may have me here. We'll go bet of 3. I probably shouldn't have played that one like I did there toward the end. I wasn't thinking clearly with a power meter difference. 7-7, that's the match I'm going to lose. Good game, Snow and Surf. All right. A good game. That was intense and back and forth. NashvilleLou live. Appreciate everybody checking out this either live or on VOD later. This new 1.4.16 version of Blockchain Brawlers. We'll switch it up a little bit. We'll go with Johnny Butterfinger in the El Luchador outfit. Tends to be a fan favorite. Back to room 2. Give me a rematch with Gordon. There we go, Gordon Shumway. The dad from Alf. 6-6. I don't think it was spelled that way, though. I could be wrong. Against a 7. I'll at least stick for a bet of 1. Bet that's going to be a 3 bet. Maybe not. We'll see. Bet of 2. Interesting. I'm going to call it. I mean, if I be bold early. It's a flex. So I made the right decision there to call it. 2 points of damage delivered. It's just a boost of 1 to my power meter for the next round. We both have 3 cards. Let's try this. 8-1. Flex. Bet of 3. Bet of 3. If that's not a flex, then I'm in trouble. It's a flex, but it beats me. 10 beats the 9. Rear flex versus flex. Wow. 23-22, Gordon Shumway in the lead. Power meter at 2 for Gordon. For me, it's at 1. We'll go 5-6. Against a 3. Bet of 1. I anticipate a fold. Maybe not, though. It is the 3, which is different than a 2 or even a 4 would be in this case. There we go, bet of 3. So that's going to reset Gordon's meter. I think on an 8, it would reset it. Let's see. Yeah, 3-8 would be a push. There is that factor. Oh, it was a flex. So the power meter gets reset for Gordon, but it's just back from 2 to 1. Not a big deal. Mine moves to 2. It's a tight match. I lead 22 to 20, round 4. We'll go 4-2 that I intend to fold. Against an 8. There's a bet of 2 by Gordon. 8-6, a flex. So with the flex, the unusual 8-6 flex, but effective. We both have a power meter of 2. We're tied at 20, round number 5. Well, let's see if I can pull off the 1-1. That's a flex. Oh, against the 2. Ooh. I don't know. I gotta get out. Unless that's 2-1. If so, then bravo. Yeah, 2-2. It was the right move to fold. $20 to 18. Power meter of 3 now for Gordon. Mine's at 2. Let's flex. 7-3. NashvilleLou live. Blockchain Brawlers. Against a 5. I want Gordon to fold here. Let's go bet a 3. Power meter 3. We're taking 9 damage if it gets called. And it got called. So unless that's a flex, and I doubt a flexing 5 gets in for a call there. No, it was. And I win the round. Wow. The twist and turns. Power meter goes to 1 for Gordon. Mine moves to 5. 18 to 14 is my lead. 5-6. Okay, so I've got this round for sure. Let's go with a bet of 3. If I get called, I win the match. And that's it. That's the match right there. Time to go to sleep. Disappearing right leg strikes again for Johnny Butterfinger. The pacifier. All right, good game, Gordon. All right. We'll bring in some of the foil cards here. I will switch it up from Johnny Butterfinger. We'll use Wrestling Royalty Colt. And here we go against Butte. Never mind that tag. Butte is no jobber. Excellent player. All right, so we'll open. We both have the beta tournament spider background there. 5-6. We'll open with it. Against a 5. We'll pop in for a bet of 1. Bet of 3 from Butte. We'll call it. We'll call the 3. 5-7 meets the 5-6. But it's almost a defensive move there because that prevents a 3 or a 1 from being played as that slam card, which gives that big early boost that sometimes makes a huge difference early in a match. 1-3. Against a 1. Let's go with it. Bet a 3. Bet a 3. I could be in trouble here. Oh my. So the 1-8. So it's going to be 6 points of damage my way. Power meter is going to move to 5 for Butte. So Butte with the unswagged Colt. It's a big lead now, 25-16. Hate to do it, but a 4-2 that I intend to fold. The 4 just as a deterrent against low cards sticking around. This is a flex. It's going to be a huge hit. Bet of 2. It's 5-7, so I'll be down to 11 health points. I'll have 4 cards in my hand for the next round. First time either of us have folded thus far in the match. But Butte is in control, 25-11. Let's see if I can reset the power meter. Let's see if Butte guesses that I'm flexing here. If there's like a 2 that's going to indicate a throwaway. Or a 1. Well, a 1 has a way of sticking around more than a 2 does because of that potential boost, but that power meter being so high, but Butte's going to fold right here. Oh, bet a 3. Wow, this is going to reset the power meter. So the pair of 8s. The power meter gets reset to 1. And it's just 1 point of damage, or 3 points, I guess, off the bet of 3. So the 1-2 loses to the 8-8. A showdown. Try to not appreciate my thumb to the eye. But I still trail considerably, 22-11. And not the best options here. We'll go 4-5. Against a 6, I'll fold. There's a bet of 3 from Butte. 6-6, so I made the right decision to fold. It's just 1 point of damage, though, and power meter only moves up 1-2 for this next round. Eight, 3. Against a 1. It's a bet of 3. Is Butte going to call? It's a bet of 1 from Butte. Either a call, and I called, and that's me, Butte winning the round. A non-flexing hand always beats a flexing hand. Oh, and it's a 1-1. Oh, my goodness. That's why I've mentioned this repeatedly, that 8s have a way of getting called in this game that 7s and 6s don't necessarily. Great play by Butte. Wow. Go 7-3. Power meter to protect. 7 against a 7. It might as well be a bet of 3. Can't fold here. It's a bet of 1 from Butte. Bet of 3. So unless that's a 7-2 or a 7-1, it's over. 7-7. Oh, now I get the sleeper. Oh, no. So there's my first blanket to be issued in very unsanctimonious fashion. Good game, Butte. And Butte's one of the best. No shame in losing to Butte. Good game. Good match. NashvilleLou live. We'll use the Scotty Wide-Eye Voodoo Hoodoo swag here. Head back to room 2. There's a lot of competition here on this Friday afternoon. It's version 1.4.16 finally out. Been waiting for it. I love the new load screen here. This is Kylie UI. Falling out of the top 10 of the MMR. I love the live up-to-date stats like that, even though it's not a good sign for me. It's it's good for the game. 7-8. Or do I go 7-3 here? Nah. Go 7-8. Against a 5. With a bet of 1, hoping I can prevent Kylie from folding. Nope, outright fold. So it's just 1 point of damage delivered. Power meter moves to 2. That's what you think about a 7-3 there, possibly, but not the way that one turned out. 7-8. Pair of 1s. If that's a flex, a pair of 1s beats it. Gives me a huge power meter boost. Bet of 3. It's worth the risk. Let's call. 7-3. I was correct. A non-flexing hand always beats a flexing hand in Blockchain Brawlers. So you have a pair of 1s, and it beats the 7-3. The amazing balance in this game that I keep talking about because it becomes evident time after time. 3-4. It's 4 cards for Kylie, 3 for me against a 2. I've got a huge power meter. Got to protect your power meter. So I'm going to fold the 3-4. It's a 2 and whatever else there for Kylie. It was a fold to a double fold. Interesting. I'll put Kylie at 5 cards for this next round. I'm at 4. I lead 25-18. Power meter is 7. Let's go with a 6-7. See if that's going to be enough to get me the round. Too risky. I'm going to lay it down. Holding up 5 cards for the next round. A 6-8 resets my meter. Six. That would have won me the match. But you see the psychology of this, though. A big power meter to protect. Kylie realizing that, playing aggressively. I'm going to go with a pair of 4s here. Against an 8. I'm going to fold. That's going to put me at 6 cards for the next round. I have an 8 ready. This 8-1 is a flex, a well-timed flex by Kylie UI. The 4 points of damage will drop me to 20. I'll lead 20-18, but winning with the 1 play there boosts that power meter up to 5. 8-8. Against an 8. It could be, if it's a push, it's going to be the match for me regardless. I'm sending 21 points that way. I only had taken 15 my way on a bet of 3 if it was a push. That's the power meter difference. It's a fold. Good decision by Kylie to lay it down. But the pair 8s will send to 7 points of damage that way. So my lead now 20-11. Power meter at 8. Kylie's power meter is at 5. So not to be overlooked. 7-8. Against a 6. Bet of 2. Bet of 3. It's going to be the match. I'm going to win it right here. That'll be nap time for Kylie. Cue up the pacifier. All right, good match. Good game, Kylie. This is NashvilleLou Live. I'm Lou Pickney. Thanks for joining me here on this Friday afternoon Nashville time. It's already Saturday in many other parts of the world. The leaderboards move much faster as far as going from category to category. That's another improvement with this new 1.4.16 update. So Butte has joined me in the 100 plus win club. Guess my accumulated XP is not showing up in the update yet. Every 30 minutes on that. So I'm not sure what kind of lead time we're looking at. And people that have played just a few matches or maybe just one, and they're that 100%. I think at some point they have to put a minimum, or maybe not. I don't know. It's their game. They can do as they see fit with that. But it would make sense to have, a minimum X number of games played. All right. Back at it. That first hour just flew by. This game is so much fun. Here we go, taking on Jimmy Z. Back in the top 10 now. Number 5, Jimmy Z. In there at number 8. And it's Voodoo Swag versus Voodoo Swag. Johnny Butterfinger versus Scotty Wide-Eye. We'll open 6-3. Against a 5. We'll go bet a 3. Be bold early. Bet of 1 from Jimmy Z. Bet a 3, so if that's not a flex, I'm in trouble. By 5, not a flex. 3 points of damage delivered by Jimmy Z. Power meter moves to 2 for Jimmy Z. Mine stays at 1. We'll go 4-2 that I intend to fold here in round 2. Like the front to try and deter a 3 from sticking around if Jimmy has that as a setup card. Against a 4. A fold. So I'll have 4 cards for the next round, but you get an extra card in your hand in Blockchain Brawlers when you fold. You maintain that for the rest of the match up to 6 cards in total. If you get to 6 and you want to fold, at that point you can discard some or all of your hand. It was a bet of 1 by Jimmy Z, where I folded. It's a flex. 4-3. Nice job by Jimmy Z. Winning with that 3 play moves the power meter up to 5. We'll go 6-7. See if I can reset the meter, maybe. Oof. A lot could go wrong with that. We'll bet 1, see what Jimmy does. It's a bet of 1. So that's 5 points of damage coming my way unless it's a flex. Not a flex. 7-7 beats 6-7. I'm in trouble. 25-13. Going into round 4. 7-8. Jimmy's power meter's at 6. Against a 2. I'm guessing Jimmy's going to fold here. I'll still bet 1. See, maybe he'll come in for it. Bet a 1. That's going to reset Jimmy's power meter. Jimmy Z had his power meter reset right here. Go for that bet of 1, and once you get the even bet, you can't back out. There's no folding at that point. There's a slap to the face. It's just a 1 point of damage, but the power meter getting reset is huge. Mine moves to 2. I'm down 24-13, but things have taken a shift, at least momentarily. We'll go double 6. gets to 4, be a push if at worst. We'll go bet of 3 if that's an 8 that Jimmy has opposite that. Jimmy Z will fold. So 2 points of damage delivered. Jimmy Z still with the 22-13 lead. Jimmy now will have 4 cards for this next round off the fold. I also have 4 cards. Not the best choices, though. Best options. 1-3 that I'll probably throw away, maybe. Even against a 4. That higher power meter there versus just a 1. Potentially more to lose. This is a bet of 2 by Jimmy Z. Because unless that's a flex, the 4 is going to beat a 1-3. That's all there is to it. $4-3. So it turns out I should not have folded after all. Nice play by Jimmy Z with a flex. Winning with a 3 played, boost the power meter up to 4. $7-3, let's flex. Against a 2. Let's go bet of 2. See what Jimmy does. Fold. All right. That's going to be 6 points of damage going Jimmy's way. Winning with a 3 play. It's going to boost my power meter up to 6. 16-11. Jimmy's at 5 cards. I'm at 5 cards. 4-3 that I'll fold. Against a 6, I will fold. That'll put me at 6 cards for the next round. There's a bet of 3 from Jimmy Z. With that 6 showing. $6-7. So it's 4 points of damage delivered by Jimmy Z's power meter moves to 5. Jimmy Z leads 16-7. I'm now at 6 cards. Go 7-3. I can fold here if I need to, and I'll still be alive unless it's a flex from Jimmy. If we go on a bet of 3 for some reason, and I would beat Jimmy on a flex heads up, then I'd win the match. But that seems unlikely in this turn against a 2. I want him to fold. Bet of 3. It's a fold. It's 12 points of damage going Jimmy Z's way. He's down to 4 health points. My power meter is going to move to 9. But not the best options waiting for me here. And then out of the heavens, a 7-8. This could be for the win. It's been a 10-round battle with Jimmy Z. Against a 7, it'd be a push. If nothing else, I'm going to win this match for sure. Lock it in right now. Done deal. Even if it's 7-8 on Jimmy's side, it doesn't matter because I'm going to have more power meter damage going his way. I'm only down by, or excuse me, I have a 3-point lead as it is with the health meter, or the health points. In other words, I'm going to win it right here. And it's time for Jimmy Z to take him out. Sleep well, Jimmy Z. Sleep well, buddy. Good game. That was a heck of a match. NashvilleLou live. Playing Blockchain Brawlers. I'm going to take just a quick break, like a 2-minute break, 2-3 minutes, tops. I'll be right back and jumping right back into it. This has been so much fun. I'm really enjoying this new 1.4.16 build of Blockchain Brawlers. Be right back. All right, back at it. NashvilleLou Live. You're on Twitch playing Blockchain Brawlers. Very entertaining new card/strategy game from Tyranno Studios. Go back to Barry Greenhorn. I've got a few Barry Greenhorn swagged wrestlers that are not yet available in the game. I think it's called Shoulders and Spikes. It was a premium item, but I got one of them, and I really liked his look with it. So look for that when that becomes available here in the game sometime in the future. For now, we have the new Voodoo Hoodoo version of Barry Greenhorn. So let's continue, shall we? To round 2. The connectivity has been great. The matches, for the most part, move very quickly and smoothly. The fun factor is strong with this game. I haven't forgotten you. I'm just taking some notes here on what I've got information-wise from my prior matches here on this feed. Here we go. See the new load screen. I love this new look. The load screen is a rematch with Jimmy Z. And here we go. We'll open with 5-6. Against a 6. Stick for a bet of 1. Let's see what Jimmy Z has. A bet of 3. Now, unless it's a flex. And this is like almost insurance against a flex. But that happens a lot in round 1. Enough where it's worth sticking around to at least see what Jimmy Z's got here. May regret this. Called the bet of 3. We'll see. $6-6. So Jimmy Z wins round 1, 12-11. 25-22, power meter 2 for Jimmy Z. 5-8. Against a 5. We'll go bet of 3. Let's see what Jimmy does. Bet of 2. I thought about bet of 2, went bet of 3. Jimmy Z went bet of 2. So Jimmy can either call me at 3 or he can fold. If you fold in Blockchain Brawlers, you get an extra card to your hand for the next round. It's a fold. It's actually the right decision. I should have gone, after all, with the bet of 2. Would have turned out better. Would have had twice as much damage delivered. Granted, just an extra point would have been, but also prevented Jimmy from getting that extra card he'll have to start this next round here. Round 3, he's got 4 cards. We're in the other scenario. If I'd gone with a bet of 2, he'd only have 3 cards right now. 1-1. Instant 8. If that's not 8-8, the pair of ones beats it, because a non-flexing hand always beats a flexing hand in Blockchain Brawlers. Jimmy Z, bet of 3. That's 6 points of damage my way. If that's not, or if that's 8-8, I'm taking damage. Otherwise, I win the round. It's a bet of 3. 8-8. Jimmy had the goods. Cyclone Punch. From the Voodoo Hoodoo swagged version of Johnny Butterfinger, Jimmy Z goes up 24-16. Power meter for Jimmy Z is at 378. See if I can get Jimmy to come in on a bet of 1 here. See what he's got. I only have 3 cards. Jimmy with 4. A 3. Go bet of 1. See if he'll come in here. Bet of 1. That bet of 1 trap worked. It's going to reset the power meter for Jimmy Z. It's just going to be 1 point of damage delivered. My power meter only will move up to 2 for the next round, but nevertheless, that power meter reset pretty big, considering the advantage Jimmy had at that point. So back to 1 for the power meter for Jimmy. Mine's at 2. 5-1. And I will fold here against a 5, but I'm going to fold it. Don't give me an extra card in my hand for the next round. Jimmy Z had a bet of 3 there. $5-8. So yeah, definitely the right decision to fold there. The 5-1 against the 5-8. So it's just the 1 point of damage delivered. Power meter up to 2 for Jimmy Z. Mine's at 2. $7-3. Let's see what happens here against the 6. Bet of 3. Bet of 3. I called. It should have been 7-8, huh? Well, unless it's a flex by Jimmy Z, and I don't think it is. We'll see. It'll be 6 points of damage coming my way. Potentially. It is 6 points of damage coming my way. The 6-7 from Jimmy Z beats the flex. Jimmy Z goes up 23-9. Power meter at 3 now for Jimmy Z. Mine is at 1. We'll go 7-8. See if we can aim for another power meter reset here. Against a 4, I anticipate a fold. Bet of 1 just in case. We'll see. I'm hoping that Jimmy's going to think that I'm flexing here. That's the bet of 1 trap. It worked again. So that's going to reset the power meter for Jimmy Z to 1. I'm going to deliver 1 point of damage. My meter is going to go up to 2. And so it's going to be still a considerable deficit for me, but nevertheless a shift. 22-9 is the lead now for Jimmy Z going into round number 8. NashvilleLou live. Blockchain Brawlers. We'll go 6-8. Against a 2. Jimmy's likely going to fold there. Go with a bet of 1. Bet of 1. So I'm going to deliver 2 points of damage. This is going to prevent Jimmy Z from folding and picking up a 5th card from the next round. So we'll both have 4 cards going into the next round. So the 2-4 loses to the 6-8. It's a good thing I didn't go 6-1 there, huh? 20-9. Play the 4-2 against the 7. That's a fold. A deterrent to try and keep any sort of a 3 from sticking around if that's the setup card. Here with the 7, we'll see. It's going to be a flex. Give me that power meter a 1. Nothing to lose. That's what it is, a 7-1. Just the 2 points of damage. But I'm down. You might notice my health points are down to 7, so this is a serious business. Power meter moves to 4. So if Jimmy Z were to win on a flex on this next turn, that'd be the match. 7-7. Round 10. My rematch with Jimmy Z. Insta 1. I imagine Jimmy's going to fold here, but we'll go with a bet of 1. Let's see. Jimmy Z knows that a 1 would beat any sort of a flex because a non-flexing hand always beats a flexing hand. It's a bet of 1. So I'm going to deliver 3 points of damage here. It's going to reset Jimmy Z's power meter to 1. So the 1-2 loses to the 7-7. 3 points of damage delivered to get that power meter reset, the biggest part of it all. Meanwhile, mine's up to 4. A 5-1, I'm just going to fold here. There's a 6 from Jimmy Z here in round 11. There's a bet of 3 from Jimmy Z. One, a flex. So it was the good thing, though, that I folded because his flex would have beaten mine. But winning with a 1 play, that power meter up to 4. Back in a tough spot here. A 3 flex. I could fold if I feel, I don't know. He might press me with a 3 there. Doesn't mean the 3 part isn't as important. If you go, I bet a 3. With time to run out on me. I'm going through hypotheticals in my head here. Round 12 against Jimmy Z. It's a bet of 1 by Jimmy Z. I won't bet of 3. Bet of 3, so I'm in trouble here. Unless it's a flex, it's going to be over. And Jimmy Z's about to beat me. That was been a very good match. Well, it didn't reveal the slam card. That's the first time I've seen that happen in this build. But I'm sure Jimmy had the goods there. Good game, Jimmy. Good game, Jimmy Z. NashvilleLou Live. Blockchain Brawlers. We'll use the Wrestling Royalty swag for Mike Yellerbelly here. Sticking with the sleeper hold, it's got the new animation. Like, it's an elaborate thing they've got set up for it. It's very pleased with it. To room 2. Here we go. Another match with Kylie UI. I really like the tips they have there, the load screen. Big improvement, in my opinion. Pair of threes. I wonder if I need to, like, reboot my browser or something. I don't think so, but it makes me wonder. Okay, against a 6, I will at least go in bet of 1. Let's see. Bet of 3. It's worth the risk to call, I think. Because of the big boost, if that's a flex, I win round 1 and have a huge boost to my power meter. Otherwise, it's 3 points of damage my way, and that's what it's going to be. 3 points of damage. The 6-7 beats the pair of threes. And because I didn't fold, I don't get an extra card for my next round. That's the trade-off in the balance. In this game, I trail 25-22. Power meter at 2 for Kylie UI. I'm going to go 7-8. Missed a 5. Set a bet of 1 trap, because I know I can't lose to a 5 with a 7-8. It's a fold by Kylie. Kylie have 4 cards for the next round. It's just 1 point of damage delivered. As nice as that 7-8 is, it's the power meter that determines how much damage is dealt out in a given hand. 6-3. I'm not crazy about this. Ooh, against the 6. Gonna lay it down. So I'll do 4 cards for the next round. 6-7 was the correct decision to lay that down. So it's 2 points of damage taken. Kylie takes a 24-20 lead. Expands it to that. I'll go 4-2 and try to deter any 3s from sticking around in the front. Against a 5. I'll just fold. That'll put me at 5 cards for the next round. I'll take at least 3 points of damage. If it's a flex, it's twice as much. It's straight up 5-8. Again, the correct move. The fold there, you notice I'll be up to 5 cards. I'll be 4 cards there for Kylie going into round 5. I trail 24-17. It's flex 7-3. Against a 1. I hope Kylie folds here. Bet a 3. It's a fold. So that's going to be 4 points of damage delivered off the flex. Winning with a 3 play in the round is going to boost my power meter up to 5 for the next round. The lead is now 20-17 for Kylie. Round 6. 5 cards for Kylie, 5 for me. I'm going to play 4-5. I'm going to fold. So I will be at 6 cards for the next round. I take at least 4 points of damage here. If it's a flex, it's not a flex, but it's just 4 points of damage. But I'm down to 13 health points now. It's 20-13 for Kylie UI. But I'm at 6 cards now, so I can potentially fold and discard everything. We both have power meters at 5. So you figure it's going to be pretty tight play, maybe. Against a 1. So I know I've got this for sure. I would love to get Kylie to come in on a bet of 1. It's a fold. So I'm going to deliver 5 points of damage here at around 7. My power meter will move to 6 for the next round. We'll both be at 6 cards here going into round number 8. 15-13. Kylie leads. 6-7. Against a 6. If that's 6-8. Gotta be fast on the discard. Had to think about it. I didn't want to do it, but I'm going to. It's a fold. It was a bet of 3 by Kylie UI, and that was the right move. It's tough laying down 6-7, but I'm glad I did. Oh, that would have been major trouble. Instead, my power meter's protected. Power meter's at 6 for Kylie. I only have 8 health points left, but I got a pair of 8s here. They come in on a bet of 3. Well, I'd rather reset the meter, though, than chase the bet of 3 in this case. Let's see. I bet you this is a fold and a large discard. No, it's a bet of 3 by Kylie. That's going to be the match. I'm going to win it right here, right now. Nap time. And there you have it. Good game, Kylie. Blockchain Brawlers, NashvilleLou live. This late afternoon on a Friday, Nashville time. So I'll use Rusty Klutz here. I just have the regular Rusty. That's because I have a legendary Ric Flair Series 1 Brawler. Now, Flair's not in the game as a playable character, but if you have a legendary, it unlocks Rusty Klutz. Now, there are some people that have individual Rusty Brawlers, so there are, but those are very few and far between. Very rare. But regular Rusty's got a lot of charisma. It's another match with Gordon Shumway. This doesn't seem like a balanced matchup, but I'm not going to complain. A steady stream of competition. Take on anybody. We'll go 4-5 here. Against a 1. That would be a push. That was actually what I was thinking. That would be protection against a 1. I will go bet a 3 because at worst that's a push if it's 1-8. Anything else I beat with a 4-5. It's 1-6, so I win round 1. 3 points of damage delivered without folding there. Gordon stays at 3 cards. We go to round 2. I lead 25-22 power meter at 2. 4-1. A little bit different way to play it. Save the 7 for the next round. Uh-oh. Gordon couldn't take the foil uncommon 4. Is it out? So I don't know what happened there. I'm curious. Well, I guess that was a no contest. Okay. Back at it. Actually, I'm going to stop it right here if I can. Okay. We want to try something. It's going to make the music stop for just a second. I'll put the Sun Tzu quote up. Real quick like. Make sure I'm hitting F5 on the proper keyboard. It's tough when you got recording device on one computer and the actual game playing on the other. You want to make sure you don't disturb the wrong one. So, play button and there's the music back. And it takes just a moment for the game to load up and then I can make it full screen. I'll take down the Sun Tzu quote and we'll get back at it. I just want to make sure that I had if there was any sort of browser cache issue or anything causing slowdown, I wanted to kibosh on that, I should say. Okay. There we go. This is a new 1.4.16 release of Blockchain Brawlers, the new card strategy game from Tyranno Studios. NashvilleLou Live. Reloading everything, so it's going to take just a moment. I wanted to ensure that everything was good to go as far as the browser went, because it runs within. As I drop the cap to my bottle of water, which is not what you want to have happen when you're doing a live broadcast. Let it load up here momentarily. See, it's the 90%. It doesn't freeze up on you, which is nice. All right, here we go. Back at it. NashvilleLou Live. I will take a quick peek over the very latest on the MMR board. tell the swag that's being spotlighted here between the El Luchador, Wrestling Royalty, and the newest of the bunch, Voodoo Hoodoo. Using just the standard rusty klutz in this case, but there was an issue with the Johnny Butterfinger Luchador with the sleeper hold finisher. It's really fun finishing video sequence they put in that really adds some oomph to it. I like the way the developers have put extra effort in on the epic and legendary level finishers, moves, etc. But especially the finishers, it's really gratifying to have like a big win, and then you get to play this cool looking finisher. And it's Butte. We'll open with 4-7 against a 3. At worst, it'd be a push if it's 3-8. Otherwise, I'd win the round. But I'll just go with a bet of 1 here. And let's see what Butte does. Bet of 3. That's the nice thing in this game. If you bet 1, your opponent goes high. You have the option to match or fold. I'm going to match, because I know it's at worst a push. .38, so it's a tie there in round 1. We both deliver 3 points of damage. Now, Butte doesn't get that bonus for winning with a 3 played in the round because the power meters get reset in the case of a showdown. Neither side's folding. There's not any flexing involved. So the power meters are at 1. Our health points are both at 22 here in round number 2. We both have 3 cards. 5-2 that I intend to fold. Against a 3, I hope that scares away the 3. On a fold. Unsuccessful on the scare away. Bet a 3 by Butte. 3-8. So it was the right move to fold. Butte with a 3 play gets a nice boost to a power meter. Look at the 4. (22-21). I will flex here with a 6-3. Against a 5. With a bet of 3. It's dangerous. If Butte calls me, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I just got called. Unless it's a flex by Butte, you wouldn't chase that with a flex in all likelihood. It's not. It's a 5-8. That's legit. I have 9 health points, and we're just out of round 3. We're rattled. Gonna go 5-6. Power meter 5 for Butte. So a lot more to lose potentially than me against an 8. Let's go to the bet of 1 to see. Bet of 3, that would be the match. If that's 8-8. I mean, odd move. Well, a flex would beat me anyway. I'm going to call it. Let's see if that's 8-8, and so be it. That was a flex. I was correct in calling it, and correct in seeing that would have been for the match. And be aware of your health points and your opponent's power meter. Be cognizant of that at all times. Those 3 points of damage delivered, power meter gets reset. I'm still in a tough spot here with 9 health points, but it's potentially doable here. Let's see. Perfect spot to throw away the pair of 2s. Against a 5. If I fold that, I'll have 5 cards for the next round with an 8 waiting for me. Butte wins with a 5-7. It's just a 1 point of damage, although it's down to 8. So I'm saying just at this point is a relative thing. But power meter at 2. Question is, do I go? There's a number of options. 8-8. Let's be strong. Against a 4. Bet of 1. Let's see if Butte comes in on it. The bet of 1. So Butte's going to have a power meter reset and deliver 4 points of damage. The 4-6 loses to the 8-8. In that situation, though, if that wasn't 8-8, any other play there, that's a flex, and a non-flexing hand always beats a flexing hand. But Butte still leads 17-8. Could flex and go 7-7, though. See against a 5. I would win the round no matter what. So bet a 3. Let's see what Butte does. Bet a 2. Bet a 3. So I'm going to deliver 9 points of damage with a 7 and 7. The 14 combined beating the 13 combined there. With 8's the highest number you can have on a card in Blockchain Brawlers. Rusty off the top rope. Flying cross body press. We're tied at 8. Power meter for me is at 4. I can win it here on a flex. I'm not going to take that route, though. I'm going to go 4-2 with the intention of folding. Against a 5, I'm going to fold. That'll put me at 6 cards for the next round. I have an 8 waiting for me. I'm going to have some options. 5 and 4 are flex, so that's me down to 6 points health-wise for me. Butte will move to 2 on the power meter. Seven, 8. It's the 6. With a bet of 1. Let's see what Butte does. Bet of 3. It's going to win me the match right here on this play here in round 9. Roaring back for the victory. 7 and 8 beats 6 and 7. Sleep well, Butte. Good game. Great match. You've got to, if any of you ever played Butte, you've got to earn a win against Butte. Never an easy match. Oh, went right down to the very end. Good game. Oh. I double clicked. We'll use the Living Dead version of Scotty Wide-Eye. NashvilleLou Live. Blockchain Brawlers 1.4.16 is here. Back at it in room 2. That's a rematch with Butte. Butte's going to be a really tough out in the upcoming tournament. If you got to beat Butte in 2 out of 3 falls, 3 out of 5, and we've completed the connection. And here we go. We'll open with a 6-7. Some would think of flexing there against a 1. Let's see if Butte folds or comes in suspecting I might be trying something like this. Bet a 3. Because it's not a bad move by Butte, because if you call somebody that's flexing with your with a 1, you know for sure a non-flexing hand always beats a flexing hand. Plus you get that big boost for winning with a 1 played, which is a 1-3 in the first round. You can run away with a match immediately. So it was a good, it's good risk reward there by Butte. But fortunately for me, I had the goods. 25-22. Power meter is at 2. We'll go with a pair of 4s. We'll see what Butte's got here. Against a 5, I'm going to fold. I'll have an extra card in my hand for the next round as a result of folding. Double fold. And as noted, you'll see double folds more with experienced players that appreciate the value of finding the right time to get out for a given round. Here are 3s. This feels like a turn too late for it in some ways, but we'll throw it in there anyway. Against a 4. I don't know. I'm going to fold. So bet a 3 by Butte. 4-5. So it was the right decision to fold. It's tempting to hang in there with the 3s, knowing the big boost you could get, but Butte wins that round with a 4-5. I lead 24-22. 5 cards for me, 4 for Butte. 6-3, that's flex. Against a 6. Gonna lay it down. Bet a 3 by Butte. 6-7. So 2 points of damage delivered by Butte will be tied up 22 health points apiece. Butte's power meter is going to move to 3 as we enter round 5. My power meter, because of folding, is protected, although it's a measly 2 right now. 6 cards for me, not anything that's particularly great, but I can play a pair of 5s unless it's a low card from Butte. I can fold. You got to be in this situation. You're playing this game. You get to 6 cards. You got to move fast. I'm sticking around though in this case. So there's not going to be a fold for me on this turn. We'll go with a bet of 1. See if I can reset Butte's power meter. If that's going to be a fold, it's a fold by Butte. So it'll be 2 points of damage delivered. My power meter will move to 3 for the next round. Butte will remain at 3. Power meter wise, there's the 2 points of damage. So this is not exactly a great variety of options here with my cards, but a great time to fold to get rid of everything. Even against a 1, a flexing hand's going to lose to a non-flexing hand, so you got to be fast about this. That clock ticks down quickly. So I folded the 4-3 against a 1. It was a double fold. Butte folded as well. Both of us are at 6 cards now. 7-8 here in round 7. Leading 22-20. Both of us that power meter of 3. Let's go bet of 1 and see if Butte will come in on it. It's a bet of 2 by Butte, so it's going to reset the power meter. I'm going to deliver 6 points of damage. Power meter for me is going to move to 4. Spin my lead to 22-14. Spin kick finds the mark. It's me playing with the Living Dead version of Scotty Wide-Eye, taking on the regular version of Colt. All right. Remember, 6 cards there for Butte. No. I'm going to get too clever here. I want to fold everything but the 7. The 5 to deter him, like a 3 from sticking around. Fold. Yes. Now be careful not to throw out the 7. Choose the other cards and hit discard before the time runs out. It's a bet of 3 by Butte. Pair of 6s. There's just a 1 point of damage. And power meter only moves up 1 to 2 for Butte here going to round number 9. 21-14, I lead. Seven 3. So I'm going to throw out that 7-3 against the 8. And it could be a flex, but I'm not going to test it. 8-1. Ha. Well played, Butte. That's going to be 4 points of damage my way. Winning with a 1 played in that round gives a boost to the power meter. It's up to 5 now for this next round. I lead 17-14. I've got 5 cards coming in to join this. I got a 7-8. Against a 2. It's a bet of 1. Imagine Butte's folding, getting rid of everything right now. That was a bet of 1. That's going to reset the power meter. Wow. So Butte, I presume, thought I was trying to flex there. So it's the 4 points of damage, but the power meter even reset down to 1 is the big turn of events. Mine moves to 5. Let's go 6 and 6. Everything but the 7. You can play too conservatively in these particular circumstances, but I think this is the best move here. That 17-10 lead. 5-6. So it's 1 point of damage delivered. Power meter moves to 2 for Butte. My lead is trimmed to 16. To 10. I could win on a flex here potentially, but I'm going to play 7 and 7. Against a 1. We'll go bet of 2. If I get called, that's the match. Bet of 1 from Butte. calling me on that bet of 2, or it's a fold. It's a fold. Correct decision there by Butte. Nevertheless, Butte's going to be down to 5 health points. My power meter moves to 6 for the next round. I have at least a 6 potentially to play here. This next round might be a good time for me to fold and discard, though, and I think it will be. So we'll play 3-2. Against a 7, I'm going to fold everything but the 6. So the 3-2 is folded. 7 showing from Butte with a bet of 1. 7-8. Well, it's just 2 points of damage. And the power meter only moves up 1 more to 3 for the next round. I lead 14-5. Round 14. Six, 7. I mean, Butte had to show some strength here. It's a 3, so it's not a minor detail, but I'm going to fold, discard everything. 6 fresh cards for the next round. We'll see what Butte had with that bet of 2. 7-8. That's legit. It's the right move to fold. It cuts my lead to 11-5, but again, that power meter advantage. 5 health points, 6 on my power meter. We'll see 6 and 6. See what Butte's got. It's the 7. A little more dangerous here. That's a flex. I'll be down to 3 health points. 7-8. So I'm down to 7 health points. I lead 7-5. Power meter for Butte. That's at 5. And 4. Yes, no, if this is a flex, this will be the win for Butte. It could be. Round 16. I've never had a match go this long. Discard everything but the 7. Let's see. It was a bet of 1 from Butte. If that's a flex, that's it. 6-7. We're going to round 17. 5 points of damage. Butte leads 5-2. What a battle. Seven, 8. Against the 4, that's the match. I'm going to win it right here in 17 rounds. My goodness, what a battle. Four, 5, not enough. It's nap time, Butte. Nothing but respect, bro. Good game, Butte. I don't think I ever had one even go 15 rounds before. Maybe once. Never 16. Certainly never 17. My goodness. What a battle. Good game. Two hours have flown by. Go back to the Wrestling Royalty swag with Mike Yellerbelly. Back to room 2, NashvilleLou live. Blockchain Brawlers. This game is so much fun. Another match with Gordon Shumway. See the new load screen here. I love this. Great job by Tyranno with that. Big improvement with this new version. Oh, we'll throw out a pair of 2s here. got the swag version of Mike Yellerbelly, whereas Gordon has just the regular version. Well, I think that happened once before with Gordon. I think he didn't record anything. That was just a regular win. So maybe Gordon's having some connection issues. Back at it. Our longest win streak's 8. Not made it to 9 yet. Oh, here we go. Taking on Butte. Star-studded afternoon session here. Superstars of Blockchain Brawlers here on NashvilleLou Live. Let's open with a 5-8. Against a 5, I know I've got at least a push. If nothing else, I'll go bet of 1 just to try and perhaps get Butte to not be able to fold here. It's a bet of 3, so easy enough. This could be a push. If so, we'd both deliver 3 points of damage and be power meters of 1 for the next round. Nope, 5-7, so I'll win it outright. 25-22 is my lead, power meter to 2 here in round 2. One, 2. Against a 4, I'm going to fold. Bet a 3 by Butte. I'll have an extra card in my hand for the next round by folding. Look at flex 4-2. Unconventional, but effective. So 2 points of damage. Power meter moves to 2 for Butte. Mine remains at 2, protected by the fold. Seven. Thought about a flex. 7-7 against the 7. Well, let's see. 7-8 would beat me. 7-7 to be a push. Anything else I'd beat? Bet of 1. Bet of 1. So let's see. Oh, a teabag. Oh, no. Oh, dreadful. Oh, the sound. It's even worse than the Morse code. Oh, my goodness. And a 7-8. Power meter at 3 for Butte. Mine down to 1. $6-1. Save the 8 for the next round. Against a 4. I almost think 8-1 has a better chance of getting called than 6-1. Could be wrong. Hard to know. Bet a 3. I want Butte to fold. Butte fold. Oh no. Teabag again. Well, absent that, it's going to be 2 points of damage off the 2 points of damage off of the flex there, the 6-1. Winning with 1 played in the round. Boost my power meter to 4. I lead 21-20 over Butte. 7-8. Against a 6. Let's see if I can get Butte on a bet of 1. Bet of 3. So we'll deliver 12 points of damage to Butte. I'm going to reset Butte's power meter in the process. My power meter is going to be at 5 for the next round. $21-8. I lead Butte. My power meter moves to 5. Butte's resets to 1. Pair ones. Against the 3. Much as I don't like it, I will fold against the 3 here. Check the power meter. Bet a 3 by Butte. There's a 3-2. A great flex there by Butte. It's just the 2 points of damage, but winning with a 3 played in the round. It's going to boost the power meter up. And look out for Butte. Now with 4 on the power meter. Let's try and win it right here on a flex. Against a 4. Bet a 3. Butte folds. That's the match. fold. That's the match. Winning on a flex. Although I will get teabagged before that happens. And that's the match. Good game, Butte. I was hit just a quick break. I'll step away for just a moment. Let's do the loadout screen here for you to look at for your perusal. I'll be back in just a moment. NashvilleLou live playing Blockchain Brawlers here on Twitch. back at it. NashvilleLou Live. Blockchain Brawlers. Here we go, a rematch with Butte. Tough competition here. Opening day for this new build. Cards number 1 through 8 in Blockchain Brawlers. Doesn't matter how fancy or not fancy the cards are, their values are the same here in MR mode. Taking on Butte is one of the very best of the game with a 1. Could be a fold here by Butte. Butte could come in to see if maybe I'm flexing. Bet a 1 by Butte, so I'm going to win round 1. But a flexing hand where your first card is higher than your second always loses to a non-flexing hand. So a 1 in anything is going to beat any sort of a flexing hand. And if you're going to be bold in this game, be bold early. I got the win there in round 1, 25-24. Power meter at 2. 6-3. Let's do it. Flex. Against a 7, I'll lay it down. So much for that. So bet a 3 by Butte was a flex, 7-3, but it was the right move to lay it down because if I would have gone for a showdown, I would have lost, so I wouldn't have had the extra card for the next round. It would have reset my power meter. Now here's Butte with a power meter of 4 and a 24-23 lead. Me with some terrible cards. That's 2-2. Against a 6. It's tough. You don't want to press the power meter with a pair of 2s. You really don't. Bet a 3 by Butte. Oh, and a teabag. Oh, the humiliation of it. 6-8 by Butte. The power meter going to deliver 4 points of damage. So I'll be now down 24-19. Power meter for Butte moves to 5 as we go into round number 4. 3 cards for Butte. Might be lining up for a fold here. Let's see if I can time this right with a 7-3. Against a 5, we'll go with a bet of 3. Fold by Butte. So 4 points of damage delivered. Teabagging first. Humiliation. Quite fine. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Anyway, so 4 points of damage delivered there after that. Power meter free moves to 5. Power meter remains at 5 for Butte off the fold. We'll go with a pair of 6s here in round number 5 against a 7. I'm going to discard. I'll have 6 cards in my hand for the next round as a result. The bet of 1 by Butte. 7-8. Right move to fold. This 5 points of damage. Butte extends the lead 20-14. But I'll have 6 cards here. To begin round number 6. I can go 7-8. I'd love to reset Butte's power meter. There's a 5. Will Butte come in for 1? Fold. Right move there by Butte to fold. Another teabagging, and then it's going to be 5 points of damage delivered. I'm going to be down 15-14. And it'll be 5 cards for Butte going into this next round, getting that extra card off the fold. Round 7. Save the 8. I go 5-4 with the idea I'm going to fold everything but the 8. There's a 1. I mean, the problem is if you don't do it, you have to be quick about it too. It's part of the game. Make sure you don't throw out the 8. Everything else out. So I fold the 5-4 against the 1 because a non-flexing hand always beats a flexing hand, but it was a fold by Butte, as it turned out. We got a double fold. Round 8. Go with a pair of 8s, the strongest pair you can have in the game. Against a 3, it's probably going to be a fold by Butte. Let's see. Will Butte come in for 1? Will Butte fold? It's maybe a fold to unload everything. Now that Butte has 6 cards and can... There you go. Oh. So it's going to be 6 points of damage delivered to Butte as we down to 9 health points. I believe 14-9. But Butte's going to have potentially Well, we'll have 6 cards, 6 fresh cards, whatever was saved from before. I'll have at least a 7 to potentially play. I could play 5-7 here. We'll see what comes in. 7-8 will work. It's not lead, but let's make sure it's the correct order here, the setup and the slam. I'm not looking to flex in this situation. All right, so if Butte comes in, at worst to be a push, let's think about this. 21 points going Butte's way, down -12. I'm going to press it. Bet a 1 by Butte. Bet a 3. 7-7, I win. There you have it. Good game, Butte. As usual, a hard-fought match. My wrestling royalty swagged. Mike Yellerbelly gets the victory. Good game, Butte. Nashville. I don't think I've played against... and I know there's going to be a huge influx of players coming soon, so I'm going to enjoy my time up here while I can. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll hold my own against them, but I know there's some really, really sharp players out there and other strategy games that I think we'll enjoy coming in and playing. Blockchain Brawlers. We'll go with the Voodoo Hoodoo swagged Mike Yellerbelly this time. And with a new animation for the sleeper. I mean, people get sick of seeing it, I can opt to go with something else. And I'm still good for a suplex. A Brainbuster style suplex is a pretty nice finisher. If you're looking for a finishing move that's just like an uncommon, that would be my recommendation. Big fan. But it's not the elaborate kind of finisher that you got with a sleeper in that epic tier. They've done a good job of making these higher tier finishing moves have some extra punch to them. Heading back into room 2, NashvilleLou live. Blockchain Brawlers. Another match with Butte. Number 3. We'll see how long this lasts. Not beating Butte 3 in a row would be a really tall order. I'll try. Let's see. Pair of 1s. Because if that's a flex by Butte, it's worth the risk to press here with that. Just because it's such a huge potential windfall. Bet a 1. Bet a 3 by Butte. So we'll see. If that's a flex, then I win big. Otherwise, Butte delivers 3 points of damage. But again, I think it's worth the risk here with the 1s. 5-2. Got it. Look at that power meter for me. It goes from a 1 to a 6. That's why you make that kind of play in this game. So even though getting a bunch of 1s and 2s, now a 5, it's what you make of the cards sometimes. Now, you're not going to win every match. It's not possible, but not everything is as certain as it may seem initially. 5-2 that I intend to fold. I mean, this game, my point with that, this game has a way of turning things around unexpectedly. I'm going to fold the 5-2 against a 6. I bet a 3 by Butte. And a 6-3, it was a flex. Well-timed flex by Butte. It's 2 points of damage. Winning with a 3 boosts the power meter up to 4 for the next round. Mine is protected at 6 off of the fold. 6, 7. Say like a question. Voice inflection. Ooh. I mean, I've got to fold this. Too much can go wrong. Not thrilled about it, but I'm going to. Oh, and the teabag again. Oh my gosh. The humanity. All right, so it's going to be... Well, that flex, that power meter is not a minor thing either. That's 8 points of damage. Man. It's unfortunate for me that I folded the way it turned out, but nevertheless, that power meter is protected for me here. In round 4, I trail 22-15. 7-1. Just an 8. I'm gonna fold. We'll see what happens here. Oh, teabag. 8 and 8. It was the right move to fold. I thought about calling it up to the last second. So it's going to be 5 points of damage, but I mean, this could have gone really badly for me. So here we are, 6 cards. A flex would beat me here, so I have to be careful. I go 5 and 5. Save the 6 for the next round. As long as it's not a flex. Against the 7. Now, if that's a flex, I lose, but... Let's see, I may regret this. My 5's in on, it said 7, 8, my goodness. Well, I will regret it, and I do. So now I'm in a tough spot. I have to get 6 points of damage. My power meter just got reset, so I'm down now 22-4 after that 7-8. But it's not over yet. Got a 6. Let's see what else comes in here to help me out. Sweet, no. Like, you know what? Well, depends. Do you think? $6-3. I've got to get some sort of combos going here. Against a 1, we'll go with a bet of 3. If this is it, then so be it. Butte may call here thinking that, yeah, this is going to be a chance to knock me out. Maybe not. 3 cards. It's been a run. It's a fold. So the 6-3 is the teabag, unfortunately. But I'll deliver 2 points of damage. Winning with a 3 is going to boost my power meter to 4 for the next round. I will trail 21-4. But I've still got that 8 sitting there. And we'll see these 1s and 2s aren't exactly a friendly helper. Off a flex, I'm going to get called almost for sure. It's very difficult to get that back-to-back flex to work. Get these people riled up. 7-8. Pretty strong. Against a 5. Will Butte come in for at least a bet of 1? Butte with 4 cards in it did. Butte came in for the bet of 1. That's going to reset the power meter for Butte. 7-8 beats 5-7. 4 points of damage delivered. My power meter moves to 5. Now it's still a considerable deficit for me here. 16-4. $6-4 against the 3. Would you think Butte comes in on me on that? Bet of 2. Let's see what happens. Bet of 3. Let's get out of here. Those 2s and 1s waiting there. Not going to be good. 3 and 3. So it was the right move to fold after all. Winning with those 3s is a big power meter boost. But I'm down to 3 health points anyway, so limited options. Power meter's protected though, but I can't win it all in one bite here unless it's with a flex. I don't think that's going to be the right course of action. Unless... No, it's, you know what, 7-8. Against a 6. Bet of 1. Let's see if Butte comes in. Bet of 3. Butte's going to be down to 1 health point after losing to this 7-8. Thank goodness I didn't flex. We're on round 9. Unfortunate teabagging. Very disturbing. 15 points of damage. So the power meter is reset. I can potentially fold here, so that's not the best look here with the 5-2-2-1. So I can go 5-4. Even if it's a flex, I can survive this to the next round. It's a 6. I fold and get rid of these. The entire hand. Those pair of 2s, the 1 and the 3. The 5 and the 4 folded. 6-1. So it's 2 points of damage delivered down to 1 health point. It's going to come down to this next round here. Round 11. Here we go. It's 4 cards for Butte, so unless Butte has 7-8, I'm going to win it. That's going to do it. Another long battle with Butte. Dreadful. Good game, Butte. But you see why what I was saying before about how you can make those big comebacks. You can't necessarily do it all in one strike. But it's possible to play your way back in. And that's part of the charm of this game. You won't do it every time. It will happen against you. It keeps it interesting to the end. It doesn't feel like a futile effort. So good game, Butte. Double click gimmick and it took me there. NashvilleLou Live. I'm Lou Pickney with you here on this Friday evening, Nashville time. I can use the wrestling royalty version of Scotty Wide-Eye there. Wow. Knocking on the door for first. Which usually means I'm in for a loss or two, the way the law of averages typically works out. Let's stay at it. NashvilleLou Live. Blockchain Brawlers. Room 2. This is MMR mode. Ranked mode. Another match with Butte. I love the helpful tips they have in there. Information for new players, very helpful on the load screen. So here we go against Butte. Two, 3. I'm going to fold against a 5. It's a bet of 3 by Butte. 5-5 was the correct move. Just the 1 point of damage delivered. Power meter moves to 2 for Butte. Butte leaves 25-24. I've got the 7 waiting here for me. Because of the fold, I get an extra card in my hand for the next round, which is what happens in Blockchain Brawlers. 6-7. Against a 6. 6-8 would beat me here. 6-7 to be a push. Bet of 1. I was trying to beat him to the punch and not want that to happen. 6-7, so it is a push. Now we'll take, because it's just a bet of 1, I'm only going to take 1 extra point of damage more than Butte. So I'll take 2. Butte's going to take 1, but it resets both of our power meters. With that tie there in round 2 in the showdown where neither side folds and neither side's flexing. Now you can also have a showdown where both sides flex, but that is more uncommon, to be sure. Round 3. I trail 24-22. We'll go 5-6. I was thinking about the pair of 2s there, but let's see. Not sure what Butte's going to have here. Against a 3. I'll go with a bet of 1 just to try and prevent Butte from being able to fold. There's the fold up front. That's the quite dreadful sound off camera. So it'd be just the 1 point of damage delivered here in round 3. My power meter moves to 2. Buddha's is at 1 here in round number 4. $6-1. Let's see. Against a 5. What a fold. Not really feeling that one. 5-6. That was the right move to lay it down. 1 point of damage delivered by Buddha. Buddha's power meter moves to 2. Mine remains at 2 off the fold here in round 5. Down 23-21. We're at a 1-2 and maybe. Ooh. It's not good. Full. I mean, it could be a 3-1 or something, and I'd regret it. It was a flex 3-2, so I really should have folded a turn for not a folded a turn. It's so distracting and dreadful. 4 points of damage delivered, 23-17. Off the fold, I'll have that extra card for the next round up to now 6, so I'll have the potential to fold. So I can go 7-1 if I don't like. I can fold and discard everything or everything but the 6, depending on what. There's an 8. Would Buddha go with a flex here? Maybe. But the problem is, me forcing the issue is not going to help that any. I'm going to save the 6. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, but I will. The rest gets discarded. Buddha with a bet of 3. There's a teabag. 8-8. So I was right to lay it down. Have the 6 and 5 additional cards. Down to 12 health points. I trail 23-12 against Buddha. Buddha's power meter moves to 6. Mine stuck in the mud at 2. $7-8. I thought about a flex. Decided not to. Should have, I guess. Or maybe not. If I can get Buddha to come in on it. That's the idea. It's a bet of 1. Let's see. See what Buddha does here. Bet of 1. It's going to reset the power meter for Buddha to endure another teabagging, but the 7-8 is going to beat the 1-1. The power meter for Buddha is going to go from 6 to 1. I'll deliver 2 points of damage. I'm still behind, but it's now 21-12, and that power meter for Buddha is at 1. Big turn of events right there in round 7. 6 cards for me. 4 for Buddha. Six and 6. Fold against the 6. And again, when you reach this point in the match, in Blockchain Brawlers, you need to be able to move quickly. You're ready to fold and discard. Move fast. It was a flex. I should not have folded. It turns out the 6-3. 2 points of damage delivered. Winning with a 3 moves the power meter up to 4 for Buddha here. Round number 9. Let's see. $7-3 against a 3. Bet of 2. Let's see what Buddha does. Fold. It's be 6 points of damage delivered to Buddha. Buddha will have 5 cards for the next round. By folding, Buddha protects the power meter. So it's going to be Buddha with 15 health points. My power meter winning with a 3 here, up to 6. 6-8. Against a 5. Bet of 3. I was afraid I wasn't going to let me click that for a second. 6-8 is a bet of 1 by Buddha. Will Buddha come in for the 3? This is going to be it. It's the match. I'm going to beat Buddha again. Can you believe this? And that's the match. Good game, Butte. Hey, Harvey Dent checking in. Harvey Dent's one of my favorites in the scam baiting community. It's a skill that I could never have anywhere near the patience to pull off, or the skill. It's really something. And Harvey does an amazing job. Miss you being on the show, bud. Get better soon. Feel better soon. Maddie's gonna be waiting for you. Edith, she's got the mailboxes in the middle of the road she's been dealing with. She doesn't want to have to go down to shop at the CVS and get gift cards. It's brilliant stuff, man. And I hope you feel better. You got a lot of people out there that really enjoy your work, that support you, and want the best for you. So get well and get everything straightened out on that, man. And look forward to more soon from you. Check out Harvey Dent's stuff. It's on YouTube. It's on Twitch. And a lot of great content. Yeah, this is me talking. You carry me on a 90-second delay. So that's kind of a weird thing with this game. The problem is if I don't play this on a 90-second delay, I tried it with 60. My broadcasting, I've been in sports broadcasting, or broadcasting in general, really, but 27 years. So I got my way of doing things. And I did this more to start, it's like to help people understand this game, this Blockchain Brawlers game. And it's just kind of grown into, now the game is getting launched out, and it's not a sports broadcast, but it's a different kind of a thing where trying to explain to people how this game works, and it's a lot of fun. So that's what I got going on. It amazes me because it's like I do my best to engage with the audience with that delay, because otherwise it would mess up the game, because invariably there would be people that would watch, and this is ranked mode. So, and these matches do matter as far as that goes. I mean, it's for fun, but it wouldn't be fun if I thought somebody was able to snipe in on it. So it's not the same as far as the interactions. There's some things like the grubfish games for giveaways and that sort of thing that I just can't do. But there's trade-offs. So yeah, this is the sort of thing that I've been wanting to do for a while, but just haven't had the right game until now. Here we go, Jimmy Z, possibly the best trash talker in the Blockchain Brawlers Discord. They just revamped this page right here, this load page. I really like it, putting in information that, like, it's not gonna be like every rule for the match, but you play enough time, somebody go from like, what is this game and what is flexing, and then they figure it out, and it's a lot of fun. Oh, thank you, Harvey. I appreciate it, man. Sometimes there's the concern of vocal strain. I love with OBS Studio. Sometimes can be a bit troublesome. I felt bad Wednesday night, had my first show with Tyranno Studios on their channel, and it did not want to cooperate. We got to work, but it was one of those like, I wanted to make a very good first impression, and despite my best efforts, it did not want to cooperate. Well, I guess I moved it to first. But I tell you, there's a lot of great scam baiters out there. What I really like with Harvey is the Edith Bowden character. It's brilliant. It's a very accurate portrayal of how a potential these are potential victims. And what makes it would be me, it would almost feel like mean otherwise, the scam baiting, except these are every time they're criminals. It's like if you're watching like LA Law, or the crime shows where you know the guilty guy from the get-go, but he's playing the fake babyface good guy to begin with. It's like that every time with a scammer, so they're irredeemable. And so it makes it hilarious to hear him get all wound up, but it's very serious at the same time, because these scammers target the vulnerable, the elderly, people with money that potentially might be confused, not understand the technology, and have unfortunate misplaced trust in somebody that's eroding that. And so this counters that to the point that the scammers themselves get sus, which is a great term. They're suspicious that it's a scam baiter. And inevitably it means that there are some real victims out there every day who avoid being scammed because they dare to question what the scammer has to say in a given situation. That sets them off, and they think, maybe it's a scam baiter, and that's it. But with 009, the secret agent, a good guy, ally over in India. So there's never a problem with the accent not sounding authentic, because it is. And it's like a fake scammer versus a scammer, with Harvey in there playing Edith, winding everybody up, and it's just hilarious. So I highly recommend it. It's immensely entertaining. Anyway, I should get back to matches here. For some reason, it didn't load up there for me against Jimmy Z. Maybe this will work. This new loadout just launched today, this afternoon, U.S. time. I guess U.S. time covers several time zones, but early afternoon Pacific time. Because to be effective as a scam baiter, it's not only do you have to be able to communicate with the people that are watching your chat, and you're trying to make sure the scammer doesn't pull up anything on your computer that's going to violate TOS or otherwise be offensive. And it's captivating because, I mean, it's real stakes as far as the scammers are concerned. They think they're about to have themselves an easy mark that they're going to be able to rip off, and to hear them go from fake nice to, and you can slowly hear when you're looking for it, especially. And Jimmy, I don't think we're going to be able to connect, buddy. I can sit here and cut a 30-minute promo on how great Harvey Dent show is, because it's awesome. I go longer than that, but I know people are wanting to see some matches here, so maybe I'll wait a second and see if they'll cycle through and find another opponent we can battle back around. I can gloat at my spot at the top here for however long that might last. There's a lot of great competition out there. If you get to 9, now I haven't really looked through this, so I guess we can look through this together here. This particular banner layout works for me. I like having the Tyranno Studios top center. That's the publisher of this game, Blockchain Brawlers. My overlay, it covers how there's some like Brawl and Gold and XP, but that's space that doesn't interfere with the game. So it's kind of protected. That top right corner, at least I can't speak for what they've got planned for the future, because I don't know, but the new loading page they've got here today that they just launched works with that. So if you see the way my dimension is, if you can get a basic idea off a 1920 by 1080 overlay, that top right corner, you can get a basic idea and maybe find something that would work for you. I'm not sure what they're going to have screen-wise when tournaments come. There are things that I don't know yet. They may still be deciding as far as what will be revealed. Because normally, one thing that you don't show in Blockchain Brawlers, when you fold with 6 cards and decide to discard, it doesn't show, at least I don't think it shows, which card, if you kept any cards or not. It's just they magically all disappear, and then it's a bunch of just the card back, 6 of them, for your opponent to begin that next round, so you don't know for sure. Unless there's something I'm just overlooking. So, anyway. I have to go on a sidebar. I'm just seeing stuff here and kind of thinking, reacting to it. Cattle Roster, thanks for stopping in. It's been going great for me today. I've been very happy with this build. I've had some very good luck as well. I've played some really good opponents. But it's the game has been functioning properly. And there was a time or two, like I think maybe the last match against Jimmy Z, for whatever reason, it did feel a little sluggish. I didn't want to call it out in the midst of it, but it felt that way. But other than that, this thing has been just humming along. And to me, that's when this game is at its best. When you can go through one after another, and maybe you're going to go 3 rounds. Maybe you'll go. I went 17 rounds earlier. That was crazy. I mean, it was fun. It was crazy. It was fun. It's fun to win. But it's interesting to see. I wonder what the record is for the most rounds played. Not with somebody like intentionally trying to fold every time, but like in a real match. All right, let's see if I can find somebody here. Maybe this will work. Jimmy Z, let's see if this time it works, bud. Over in the Blockchain Brawlers Discord, sometimes Jimmy will post some photos from the Seminole Hard Rock in Tampa, which to me is really cool because I used to live 5 miles from there. I spent 5 years in Tampa, lived down in Ybor City, Camden, Ybor in the early 2000s. Just an incredibly fun time. Absolutely, just so much fun. Crazy fun. But that casino was just 5 miles away. My apartment complex was not that far from I-4, but it was like a brand new place when I moved in. April of 2001 was a long time ago. But anyway, it brings back good memories seeing Jimmy, especially glad to see him doing well at the blackjack table, or blackjack, the Texas Hold'em. I think. They had limited table games way back when, but that was a long, long time ago. But I remember playing Texas Hold'em in there on like the $1 or $2 limit tables. All right, well, enough memory lane stories about the days of casinos yore. That's what I'm going to do, just to be on the safe side. Because maybe it's something on my end, I don't know. I'm going to bring up the Sun Tzu quote again real quick, which means I can hit this to F5 it, which will take the music out for just a moment. Although now they move the music to your settings section, it's very easy to jump back in and play the music again. It'll take it just a second to go back to a full screen. I don't know why it irks me that there's a DAP within the website. I know why it's like that. It's not a complaint. But it shouldn't bother me to have it not be full screen, yet it does. CB news producer, he wants it to look the right way, whatever. Anyway. Oh, thanks, Harvey. I appreciate you stopping in, man. I hope you feel better soon, dude. I have been very, very lucky today. There have been several times where I could have lost. I mean, those are some good opponents. I mean, that's not maybe just puffing them up. You notice that top 10. And the way it works is you cannot get cocky in this game. You're asking for trouble. You have to stay on, especially when you can get a big lead. And I've had it happen where okay, I'm going to wait for that 8-8 or 7-8 to show up, and then it doesn't. Or the time you play 7-8, it's an 8 on the other side, and then what do you do? And for me, I mean, the past really 18 months has been about trying to think long term. I knew that at some point between live streaming, Web3 gaming, and just the ability to do sports style broadcasting, there might be some sort of opportunities one way or another with live streaming the new All Elite Wrestling console game that's going to be coming out, I think, early next year. But the perils of getting older, getting motion sick very easily, even easier than I used to. It's really not any fun. So a lot of games I just simply can't play. Games like Grand Theft Auto, I can't play for too long or my hands start to hurt. I had lunch with my buddy Max yesterday, and he was talking about he got a really good deal on a PlayStation 4. That guy, he's like that, really, really good at finding stuff at a great discount and selling it on Amazon. He's got a really good, he works really hard at it. But he was talking about the PS4 and his hands hurting. I'm like, okay, well, that's not just me then. But anyway, not to complain about the rigors of aging. It gets everybody sooner or later. All right. So I've reloaded. I won't use the Johnny Butterfinger right now because it was having some trouble with that sleeper animation. Oh, I may switch out just because I don't want to do that every time. I don't want people to get burned out on it. Now, for the first time, you can add in your inventory card backs. This is one I earned from the preseason beta tournament. And we'll stick with Rusty for now. Slightly different cards in a couple of spots. But the card is it's really ornamental and just really adds to the fun factor. That's why, and I mentioned this before and I'll mention it again, part of why I like this game. It's not like it's a chase where you have to always be getting the best cards to have a competitive advantage. it's the same. An epic 8 has the same value in a regular MMR match as a common 8. So people getting in don't have to like try and buy all the top cards. You can get in with a starter pack. Check it out. All right. We'll go pair of 3s to open. It's big if you win with 1 and or 3 in unison here in round 1. But you're going to get pressed a lot in round 1. Against a 5. Here against Butte. I'm going to fold. 5-5. So that's me with the regular Rusty Klutz taking on Butte with a new Voodoo Hoodoo swag. Johnny Butterfinger, 6-7. Against a 5, that'd be a push at worst for me. We'll go bet of 1. Fold by Butte. This off screen. Just awful. So it's a fold by Butte, 6-7, just the 1 on the damage. By folding, Butte gets an extra card for the next round. 4 cards for Butte, 4 for me. Tied at 24, round 3. And we'll go 5-6. Against a 5. Bet of 2. Bet of 1 by Butte. Will you be able to call me here at 2 or fold? There's no re-raising. That's not the way it works. The Blockchain Brawlers called on the 2, so let's see. 5-3 was a flex. That's going to reset. Butte's power meter delivers 4 points of damage. My power meter gets boosted to 3. Round 4. I'm going to go 4-1 here with the intent of folding, but trying to deter a 3 and something winning here. Against a 4. Full. So I'll be at 5 cards for the next round. Butte with a bet of 3. It was a flex, 4-2. So it's 2 points of damage off the flex. Power meter at 2 for Butte. My power meter at 3 here in round 5. 22-20 lead. 5-7. Against a 6. Gonna lay it down. Bet of 1 by Butte. On the teabag. 6-8, so it was the right move to fold. It's going to be 2 points of damage. Dropping me to 20 health points. We'll be tied at 20. Power meter moves to 3 for the next round here and going to round 6. By folding, I protect my power meter. Remember, protect your power meter in this game. That's crucial. That's what determines how much damage gets dealt out. 6 cards, so if I feels dodgy, I can get out. Actually, I might go 5-5 here. If it's low, I can stick around against the 3. A 3-8 would beat me. Bet of 1. Bet of 1. Let's find out. Another teabag. 3-4. I win the round. That's going to reset the power meter for Butte. It's going to be 3 points of damage. Butte's me down to 17 points. I'll lead 20-17. Butte will be at 4 cards. I'll remain at 6. Don't drop down in this game until the match is over. We'll start again with the next match. All right, round 7. Well, by 3, but it's still... Pair of 2s against an 8. I'm going to fold everything but the 7 out. So we'll see if this is a flex. It's 8-8. It's a flex. Well-timed flex by Butte. Got 2 points of damage delivered. Winning with a 3. Boost the power meter up to 4 for Butte for this next round. 18-17. 7-8. So we know it would be a push at worst. Bet of 1. Bet of 1. Let's find out. Teabagging 7-8. So this is going to be resetting both of our meters. 4 points of damage each way. So I'm going to lead by 1 still, but we'll both have power meters down at 1 with that 7-8 tie. 15 versus 15, neither side flexing. There's the other side of it. Punch you right in the face. Round 9. The 7-3 get called here. Let's find out. It's to 5. We'll go bet a 3. Butte calls me here, and it's not a flex. Butte wins the round. It's a fold. So it's 2 points of damage delivered, which isn't that overwhelming. It's a little teabagging. This really has to stop. The flexing means it's going to be down to 11 points. Health points for Butte. Winning with a 3 play in the round means my power meter moves to 4. Round 10. Battle here with Butte. Butte with 5 cards, me with 6. 7 and 7. Just a 6. Even if it's 6-8, if I get called here on a bet of 3, I win. It's a fold. So Butte laid down the 6. The match will continue. 4 points of damage delivered. Butte down to 7 health points. My power meter moves to 5. Butte round number 11. Butte now with 6 cards, mind you. 6-7. Let's see what you got, Butte. It's to 5. That would be at worst a push. Bet of 2. Let's see, because that would win it for me here. Bet of 3. I'm going to win it right now. Confirm. And that's going to do it. Even if it's a push, the 15 points going Butte's way would be more than enough, and it will be a push, and that's exactly how it's going to end. All right, good game, Butte. Switched it up that time with a suplex finisher. I didn't want it to be over and over again with the sleeper. I didn't want it to get old for people. Whereas that Ishii style, that brainbuster style suplex, that has a certain stability. That it holds up time after time. But I really liked what they did with the sleeper. That was a... Let's see. But I will switch away from Rusty here. We'll use King Colt. The Wrestling Royalty swag. That's the 3-hour mark. It doesn't feel like 3 hours. So here we go. I've tied my record. If I get to 9, I guess I should, this is actually a good thing it turned out this way. I haven't quite unlocked some of these. I like, even though that's like the entry-level avatar, I like the way it looks, where it looks like your Super Nintendo-style controller is plugged into a large bag of blood. And, I don't know. It amuses me for whatever reason, so I'm sticking with that for now. I'm sure I'll switch it up at some point. And I could switch out the banners. They've got some other nice designs, but I like what I've got here. So I'm going to stick with it for now. So I'm not sure what Border 5 would be beyond that. But if I win this next match, I'm going to find out. Guess I've got a lot of XP. I don't know what it means to have this unlocked. Do I get to wear the belts? I can actually call it a belt here. This isn't WWE. Anyway. All right. Let's find out what's waiting for me here. And, well, you know what? Hang on. Let's see what. Lou and Lou. It's a takeover. NashvilleLou live. Here we go. And it's Butte. If I'm going to get to 9, I'm going to have to earn it. Butte is more than due for a win over me. So let's see. Four, 5. Against a 6, I'll fold. So I'll have 4 cards for the next round. When you fold in Blockchain Brawlers, you get that extra card for the next round. Pair of 6s. Well, it's 1 point of damage delivered. Power meter moves to 2 for the next round for Butte. It's 25-24. Butte with the early lead. Up at the 6, I can go 6, 7. I could flex here potentially, but I'm going to go 6, 7. I think Butte's going to be testing me here early. Maybe I'm wrong. Against the 3. Bet of 1. This would reset the power meter if it's a bet by Butte. Could be a fold. It's a fold. So I really should have played 6-1 in hindsight, but that's hindsight. Oh, dreadful. Just dreadful. Crowd is not amused. A lot of profanity. Round 3, tied at 24. Power meters, both of us at 2. I'll go with a pair of 1s here and seeing if I can. I mean, I'll go bet of 1. Let's see what Butte does here. Bet of 3. I'm gonna fold. Or no, I'm gonna challenge it. Let's do it. Let's find out. Got it. So remember, a non-flexing hand always beats a flexing hand. The 1 and the 1 beat the 7 and the 5. That's how it's done in Blockchain Brawlers. Look at my power meter. Up to 7. I'm going to go with a pair of 4s here. I'll likely fold against a 6. Bet a 3 by Butte. 6-3. Well-timed flex by Butte. 2 points of damage. Winning with a 3, of course. It's noted. The big part. Power meter moves up to 4. 6-8. Bet a 1. Let's see. Bet a 3 by Butte. That would be 12 points coming my way. Be down to 10. If I'm right, and that's not 8-8, I win right now. Let's find out for the match. 8-1, I win. I made it to 9. 9 in a row. I did it. I did it. All right, Butte. Good game. There we have it. That's 9. So I guess I'm going to probably end this stream here momentarily. More than 3 hours in. This has been so much fun. Got some other work I do have to attend to. I'm going to do some NashvilleLou live to tape recordings later tonight for future publication on my YouTube channel. And I've got a couple. I've got NashvilleLou Live with the @ symbol like YouTube. And they got the new thing where you can get, it's like what Twitter has with the handles. So it's youtube.com and that / and at NashvilleLou Live for the archives of NashvilleLou Live. And then NashvilleLou PvP, which is strictly like recorded, not live streamed, but recorded and then put on YouTube for first run there. It's just strictly the PvP matches. And I may put some of the stuff from what I've done for Tyranno shows on there as well, if they're okay with that. But I'll check with them before that. I want to be sure they're good with it, because I'm good with it. This game has been so much fun. I mean, I'm sitting there for 3 hours playing this game. My voice is about to go. I'm like Jim Ross at the end of a 1999 WWF pay-per-view shouting about Stone Cold Steve Austin. And then total respect for Jim Ross, who's always been great to me in all my dealings with him through the years. But you get the idea. And as a broadcaster, it's, eventually you do have to pace yourself. This game's going to be around here for a while. I don't have to lose my voice yelling about it, or not even yelling, but speaking a lot about it. Well, I don't have the Border 5 unlocked just yet, so maybe that'll have to be reloaded. All right, well, I think this is a good spot to stop, I gotta say. I mean, I could go for 10 in a row, but I'm gonna take a break here. I think this is a good spot to stop for now. And then later on tonight, maybe in the early morning hours, I'm not sure, I kind of played that by ear. And I don't want to burn out on this, and I don't think I'm going to. This game the human element makes it so unpredictable that it's remarkably compelling on a match-to-match basis. Even if you want to get, I mean, if you're going against newer competition that you think is going to be easier, that's one thing. But Butte is about as good as it gets in this game, and that, you know, Butte great as well. There's Jimmy Z down there beat me, but since then I've been caught some breaks along the way. But this is not like being all braggadocious or whatever, because this is not going to last. There are going to be too many talented players that are going to get into this. Say, okay, how does this game work? How do I get in on it? And and we're going to have a lot of new people coming in that inevitably are going to have some really strong skill sets. But for now, I can say I'm number one at MMR, hang my hat on that, and go from there. But ultimately, this is for fun. And this is a game that I love live streaming and playing, and it really seems to fit the flow I would want for something like this, and I look forward to seeing what comes next. So that's it for this broadcast of NashvilleLou Live. I'm Lou Pickney. Thanks for watching. See you next time.